Hello guys, welcome back to another One Punch Man Pokemon power level tier list. Yeah, we're doing one of these. So we have all tiers and let's get to it. So starting with Trico. Wolf. It is just a gecko that can throw leaves and do stuff with plants. Not very good. Grovyle I think is Tiger. It's kind of fast, and from what we're seeing with it in the anime, it's actually pretty underrated for a second stager. And Leaf Blade, just wow. Sceptile's a demon, because it's just Grovyle. Less fast, but way stronger Leaf Blade, and also can learn Solar Beam and just decimate cities, you know. Mega Sceptile is obviously Dragon. We've literally got the evolution shape. We've got Trico and Wolf, Grovyle and Tiger, Sceptile and Demon, and Mega Sceptile and Dragon. Dragon moves. Literally why? I mean, Dragon Pulses and Solar Beams, that's got to be a lot of damage right there. Cascoon, I don't know why that's there, but it will just be in Wolf because it's just a cocoon with spikes on it. Torchic, it's just a chicken that can breathe fire. Combuskin is a tiger because it's a chicken that can breathe fire and it can punch it, so yeah. And it's also got a good kick. Blaziken, definitely a demon. I could see Blaziken actually being a One Punch Man monster. It really does look like it. It looks kind of weird. It doesn't even look like a chicken. It just looks like some alien got on steroids and just grew hair. So yeah, Mudkip, just a weird fish thing that just shoots water and mud. Can't really do anything. Mega Blaziken, I forgot to mention, but it's definitely a dragon. I mean, come on, I think it even rivals Mega Sceptile, but I think Mega Sceptile is better because it's got more range, because it can fire off Dragon Pulses and Solar Beams, which the Blaziken obviously can't because it's a fire type. Marstomp. Now, Marshomp's not as good as Grovyle or Combuskin. It just isn't. It's more of a Wartortle, Ivy sortier Pokemon. It's definitely a wolf. Swampert, I think, will barely be in Demon. It can do stuff with water. It can kind of manipulate. It also can cause earthquakes, do earth power. Like, do underground eruptions. Just go like, BAM! Just take someone out from underground. Can also dig and be kind of sneaky. Mediocre speed, so yeah, it's going in there. Mega Swampert, I think will go along with the rest, but I think it is the weakest dragon level Pokemon so far. Don't really see that much potential with it, other than I think it can learn fighting coverage moves now, because it's got big fist, you know, it's a big boy, it's a big thick boy, it's a big chungus. Poochyena, it's just a dog. Mightyena, it's just a slightly stronger dog. Zigzagoon, it's just raccoon, Rocket Raccoon, haha. The Galarian Zigzagoon is just a dark Zigzagoon. These Linoons, they're just raccoons. Basically, Butterfree, Wurmple, Silcoon, Dustox. These are just bugs that can be destroyed instantly. Lotad, Lombre, they've got water and grass, but that's not going to take down the average One Punch Man hero. They're also just a fucking noob. Like Moomin Rider, who's the perfect example of a noob hero in One Punch Man. So, up next is Ludicolo. I don't see Ludicolo being in Demon, but I think it would be high up in Tiger because of Rain Dance. This thing is fast with Rain Dance. So yeah, Seedot, obviously gonna be in Wolf. It's just an Acorn. Nuzleaf, same thing. Shroomish, just a mushroom. Shiftry will go in Tiger because it's decently fast. It's got Leaf Blades. It's got Dark type attacks as well. Stab Dark type, wow. It has got Saw, Leaf Blades. It's got leaves that act as Saw Blades. It can kind of do Leaf Tornadoes. It's got pretty good ability. It can do shit like that. Talos, well, they're just birds, and don't even have a Mega Evolution like Mega Pidgeot. Wingull, just a seagull. I think Pelipper. Pelipper's an interesting one. It can learn... So it can learn like really strong water type moves. It can heal itself with Roost, but one Thunderbolt, like one spark of electricity, will take this out and shred it. It has the ability Drizzle, which can summon rain. It can help way stronger Pokemon, but Pelipper can't fend for itself, so it's going in Wolf. Ralts, Curlier. I think Curly will be in Tiger just because of Psychic and how strong Psychic is. Gardevoir, definitely going to be Demon. Mega Gardevoir, I think, will also be in Demon, but stronger than... Actually, no. Okay, Mega Gardevoir's going to be in Dragon. Normal Gardevoir's going to be in Demon. I mean, come on, it's Gardevoir. Regarded as one of the best and strongest Gen 3 Pokemon. It's got very good typing. Psychic Fairy can take out a lot of stuff, you know. Masquerain is just another bug that can fly. Breloom will go in Tiger because it can punch, and it's also a grass type. And so yeah. Slack off, just a sloth. Vigoroth! I'll put, you know what? No, Vigoroth is just like it's just an angry monkey. Slacking. Slacking will go in Demon Eye. I know it can't do shit because it's got the ability Shran. It can only move every other turn because it's a lazy fuck. But when it does move, it shreds, and it's also pretty tanky as well, so it can survive hits when it's sleeping and not doing fuck all. So yeah, that is why Slacking will be in Demon. Okay. Shedinja. Shedinja won't be in God, but it will be in Dragon. Now, this may seem like another meme pick, like Ditto or Wobbuffet, but Shedinja, it has the ability Wonder Guard. It basically can't be hit by, like, half of the moves in Pokemon, like, and any move that isn't super effective won't affect it. It won't get hit by it. So just because of that and it being immortal, but it will just go down one hit to any other super effective move because it only has 1 HP, literally has 1 HP, that's its health point stat. Can't get it any higher with EVs, IVs, power-ups, nothing, it's just 1 HP. So yeah, that is why I'll put Shedinja in Dragon, just because of its ability, and it could also die to sandstorms and hail as well, doesn't have any resistance to that, and it will get shredded by Stealth Rock and Spikes, because it doesn't have anything to counter that either. Now, Whismur will go in Wolf. Loudred, just because it can scream, it can shatter glass. I think it will barely go in Tiger. It can shatter shit. Exploud will be in Demon. Let's look at how loud this thing can scream. It can fucking shatter glass, and bam, glass falls on the floor, kills people. So, I just had to go do something back to recording. So next up we have Makuhita. Just a slightly big boy who can punch stuff. Literally, just another wolf level. Hariyama, on the other hand, is a tank. It's bulky and it's strong, packs a good punch, has good coverage, has good defense, but I don't think it's a demon. I just think it's a really strong sumo wrestler. An exceptionally strong sumo wrestler. This thing is a supernatural being. A superpower being, I don't really know how to describe it other than it being in Tiger level. Wailord, I'm not going to put in Demon, but I'm going to put in Tiger. I mean, out of the ocean, this thing can't do anything, just because of how big it is in comparison to like real world whales, and how many like water spouts that this thing can fire off and drench cities and flood. I mean, this thing could fire water spouts like a machine guns and just flood cities. That's really the only reason why it's in Tiger. Other than that, it's pretty crap. This thing, Azumarill, like baby Azumarill, was Wolf. Same with Nosepass, Skitty, Delcatty. Sableye Ghost. I think Mega Sableye is actually pretty good. Like I said, with normal Sableye as a ghost, can kind of phase through things. Also knows like dark magic, dark type moves, you know, can kind of do that kind of crap, I guess. And it can really just stall you out, and it also learns to move toxic, and it's not a poison type, and it can just poison anything whenever it wants. So yeah, Mawile, I guess. Now Mawile isn't a threat, but Mega Mawile is. I mean, Mawile doesn't have that much versatility. It's just like a thing with an antenna on its head that it can use to bite people, and it's very slow. That's not going to do anything. But Mega Mawile, on the other hand, is decently fast from what I can remember, also decently defensive. It's also got stronger head tendrils that it can use to bite people, like Medusa. It can't turn people into stone, but it kind of resembles Medusa. It can do stuff like that. Aron, Laren, these aren't that special. Can't really do much. Aggron, on the other hand, I honestly think Aggron is Demon. I think it's very high up in Demon. Aggron could easily be Demon. No, I mean Dragon. It's already Demon, but it could easily be Dragon. Mega Aggron, on the other hand, is Dragon, because it's very tanky, very bulky, and can generally pose a lot of a threat. And it's also a Steel type. And it still knows its Rocks moves from when it was a rock type in its base form. Oh wait, yeah, because it's just a mono steel type in its mega form, but has a rock type in its base form. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Meditite, weak. Medicham, I think, would still be Tiger, because it's not psychic and fighting. Mega Medicham, nowhere near Dragon, but definitely a mid to low Demon, I'd say. Electrike, I think Manectric is just a dog that can use electricity. Mega Manectric, on the other hand, is much stronger. I would put Mega Manectric in Demon. And you know what, just... I don't really know. Yeah, I'm going to change that and put Base Manectric in Tiger, Mega Manectric in Demon. Just because of how fast Manectric is, and then it gets even faster and stronger in its Mega form. Yeah, +1 mining, don't really need to bother with these bugs. Illumis, Volbeat, Roserade, Gulpin. Swallow, on the other hand, is just a weaker muck. It's just a B tier muck. It's like that meme where it says, "Mum, can we have insert thing here at home?" And then she says, "We already have this at home." And it's just Swallow. And it ain't nowhere near as good as muck. So yeah, Carvanha, crap. Sharpedo, bit of a sus name, but still, I think it's a tiger. It's a shark, but compared to real life sharks, this thing's way faster, which would get it in tiger, but it can't really go outside the ocean. And literally for every like fish-based water-type Pokemon, that's its biggest downfall. Mega Sharpedo is a demon because of like you thought base Sharpedo was fast, well Mega Sharpedo's fast, and I'm pretty sure it has speed boost. I'm pretty sure both of them speed boost, but still. Wailmer. For some reason I did Wailord earlier than Wailmer, but Wailmer is not nearly as big or tanky as Wailord. Wailord's not even tanky, it's just got big Hydro Pumps and Water Spouts. But Wailmer doesn't really have that, because it is a small boy. Wart's pretty big, but in comparison to Wailord, it's a fucking ant. So, yeah, Numel, just a camel, a really fat camel, but still a camel. Camerupt, I think, is Demon, just because of the whole volcano shit. I think it is definitely Demon. So, next up we have Mega Camerupt. Mega Camerupt will be in Dragon, just because of the volcanoes and how it can just destroy whole cities, torch them, just burn them to death with lava, really. Torkoal, just because of Drought, it has the ability Drought, which means it can put Drought, make things really hot, and basically starve people if they're not out of water and just make them run out of energy and die. So yeah, that's the only reason why Torkoal is really going in Tiger, other than it being slow as fuck volcano turtle, and it's got volcanoes. And Smoke, it can poison and suffocate people to death with smoke as well. So yeah, that's why, because volcanoes are deadly and so is Drought. Spoink, Grumpig. Grumpig can cause trouble just because it's a psychic type. Spoink, if this thing stops bouncing, it will die. Well, that's according to the Pokedex entry. So if One Punch Man Hero punches the thing, it will just collapse and die, because it's not springy anymore. So rip Spoink. These, I think Vibrava. From what I can remember, Vibrava is actually pretty big. So I think Vibrava could be a tiger, but barely, very barely. Flygon, on the other hand, is a demon, can cook very fast. It's a dragon ground trap that has the ability to levitate, which means it can fly without having the flying type. And it's immune to spikes, toxic spikes, Cacnea. Cacturn is a tiger, mid-tier tiger, but it's very slow, but packs a very good punch. Also no spiky shield. It can, when you punch this thing, again, it spikes because it's a literal walking cactus. These, base Altaria, I think, is only a tiger. Mega Altaria, possibly, not really a dragon, but definitely a demon, I'd say, just because of how bulky the thing is compared to normal Altaria. I'm getting really tired doing this. Swablu, Seviper. Seviper is just a weaker Arbok, and a way smaller Arbok, which means it's only going to be Tiger. These things, these things got Psychic, but they're fucking weak as shit, and will get bodied by Steel and Water type, and Grass type, and Dark type attacks. Just don't lose. So Rock and Lunatone, they're crap. Barboach, Whiscash, Crawfish, Crawdon, I'd say is Tiger, because it kind of like how Kingler is also barely a tiger, kind of like Crab Mante from One Punch Man. I think Crawdon is one, because you've got those big pincers, you've got those big old bug pincers that can rip things to shred if you get up too close to it. Claydol, I think, is a tiger, because Psychic, because Ground type, because it got Earthquakes. Lileep, Cradilly's a tiger. It's slow as hell, but it's a tank, and it can also sap your health away with Giga Drain and Toxic, and also no Stealth Rock, so it can spike you a bit there. Anorith. Oh, Molder, you know what? I think I honestly think Armoldo is a mid-tier in Tiger, reaching high tier but nowhere enough to be in Demon. I'd say it's too slow, but it's got very good attack, which keeps it from being a wolf. Okay, Milotic is a demon. It can entrap things. Good in water. I'm pretty sure it might be able to survive out of water because it's kind of like a snake in a way. And it is very bulky and can flood cities with hydro pumps. And these cast forms, well, these are all pretty crap. But I'd actually say most of these are Tiger. Base cast form can't do shit. Neither can Rainy cast form. But I think Fire and Ice cast form can be Tiger. Just because they can freeze you to death and the other one can burn you to death. And also has Drought. Well, it can set up Sunny Day and have Drought. And then it can just weather ball anything it wants. Kecleon, it's not even in Pokemon Go yet. That goes to show how forgotten this thing is, even by the Pokemon developers at Niantic. And it really is just shit. I don't even know what its ability does. It can just camouflage like a chameleon in real life, and that's really it. Shuppet. Bayonet. I think base Bayonet is Tiger, mid Tiger, just because it's so slow and so frail. But decent attack, I think it will be that way. Mega Bayonet, on the other hand, from what I can understand, is much better, obviously because it's a Mega. But still, I don't think it's really that special. Duskull Noir, I think. From what I understand, I think this will be a hot take. But the whole like Vortex Shadow Ball thing that Duskull can pull off will get it into Demon. But very high Demon, because it can just suck things into vortexes. And that is very strong. So yes, we'll put Duskull there. Tropius, just because it's a huge dinosaur, but not a very powerful one, we'll put it in Tiger. Mid to low tier Tiger, I'd say. Chimecho is just a chime, or sentient chime. Absol, I'd say, is another mid-tier Tiger. Mega Absol is a demon, but barely. I'd say can't really do much, but it's got decent stats. Why not? Not nearly as good as Wobbuffet. I mean, it's just a weaker Wobbuffet. That's because its stats are so shit compared to base Wobbuffet, like fully evolved Wobbuffet. It will go in Wolf. And it doesn't have what Wobbuffet has, which gets Wobbuffet into God. Why not? It just doesn't have the stats. It doesn't have the HP that Wobbuffet does. It's gonna run Glalie. Glalie because of Snow will be in Tiger. Mega Glalie because of Stronger Snow will be in Demon, because of course. It can also Levitate, but it doesn't actually have the Levitate ability in game. I think it just has something else. Seville. These are just seals. Walrein is tough. Walrein can be tough actually, yeah. Just because of like Blizzard spam, I think it will be a Demon. Actually, like, because it's so slow, it will just be stuck in one spot. Change that to Tiger. Zangoose, I think. I don't really know. I think the whole Toxic Orb thing, like the whole like burn ability, or it gets status, it gets boost status. Like, if this thing gets status by like paralysis or burn or toxic, its stats get boosted like hell, and it can be quite dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. These fish, all four of these guys, all five of those guys can go in. Wolf, because they're just fish, they don't do fuck all. Bagon, Shelgon. The Shelgon is really just stuck in a shell. If that thing had more room to fucking see, I think it would be good. Salamence is a dragon. Well, it is a dragon already, but still. I don't... Mega Salamence, on the other hand, is a high dragon. Well, there's already a Pokemon called Hydreigon. But I think it will be the strongest dragon type, like, in the dragon tier that we've covered so far. Beldum, Matang, I think Matang would be in. Black Dragon, Metagross, I'm not sure about Metagross. Metagross is a weird one. I don't think Metagross would be in Dragon. I don't think it's even that big. It's not as big as Salamence, or base Elements anyway. Mega Metagross, I think, would be a very high dragon. Well, whereas normal Metagross would be a high demon, but it wouldn't be a high dragon. It wouldn't even be in dragon tier. Like, we'll have Salamence here, Metagross here for their mega forms. Now, Regirock isn't strong. I'm sorry, it isn't. Regirock is not a demon. Well, actually, yeah, it's a demon. Is Regirock a dragon? Yeah, I honestly think these things can be dragon. Regice on the other hand. You know what, nah, screw this. these are high tier demons. There's no way these things could really be dragons. They're just one element, one attack mons. They're decently strong, but Regirock and Regice have shit typing. Registeel doesn't. It's just monotype still. Whereas Regirock and Regice are slow. They're good defenses, but they're slow and they don't really offer much offensively. Latias, I think, would be a dragon. Same with Mega Latias. I think would be a dragon. Base Latias would be a mid-tier demon, I'd say. Can fly, it's fast, but ain't really got much. What the fuck is this? That's just some American thing. That Mark Zuckerberg. That's on my thing for some reason. It's like a really weird website in terms of that. The ads that it has. Then there's all this Brawl Stars and Mario bullshit ads. Okay, this will go in Demon as well, because it's basically the same as Latios. What state even now? That's like the Tennessee flag, I'm pretty sure. And I'm from Britain and I still know these things, haha. But that is the Tennessee flag, fun fact, if you're from Tennessee watching this. Kyogre. I think Kyogre's God, let's just be honest. Kyogre and Groudon are God. Do you know, okay, hold on. Actually, you know what, Kyogre... Actually, yeah, they are. I think both of these forms... I think Kyogre, Groudon, and Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon, I think all four of these forms... All four of them are God. I mean, they can just shit the weather. They can fucking destroy the world whenever they want to. I think Kyogre is definitely stronger than Groudon, hot take. Since it can just drench everything and fucking sink everything in seconds, and Groudon can just drought. And drought takes a long time. It doesn't get the job done as quickly as expected. So yeah, this is my ranking. So far, there's also some other ones. Okay, Rayquaza is a god. Yep, Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza is obviously the strongest Pokemon on this list. It can cancel out weather with its ability. So I think Rayquaza is stronger than both of these, but it's weaker than both the Primals. But Mega Rayquaza is stronger than the Primals. So yeah, Jirachi is a demon level. It just disappeared somewhere. Yep, it's gonna go in demon. Psychic, still type, good defensive typing, but against One Punch Man heroes, not really that special. They could get through it. Deoxys is a god. I'm sorry. This thing is just so fast. I think we'll just put all these in God to end off. And yeah, that's my video. This is the list with all the mons. We have our Deoxys at the top. There's like speed, defense, attack. What matters the most is that all these guys are mega strong. And they excel in the specific aspects, like Mega Deoxys defense form. Well, there is no Mega Deoxys, but Deoxys defense form is obviously really good with defense. Deoxys attack is really good with attack. And then Deoxys speed obviously excels at speed and is probably faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. So yeah, this is the list for One Punch Man Pokemon, like, disaster levels. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.